Hi everyone, my name's Scott. Welcome to Planes, Trains, Everything, and welcome to London King's Cross Station. Today I'm doing a very special journey, one I've been waiting ages to do. I'm travelling on LNER service up to Inverness, the Highland Chieftain, and I'm doing it in first class. At the end of last year I shot 5 videos focusing each on one of the rail operators that operate into or across Scotland. And the winner? LNER. I loved their onboard service, I loved the meals, and I loved the lounge at Edinburgh Waverley Station. If that's as good as it is in Edinburgh, I can't wait to see this one here. So I'll be experiencing the first class lounge and 8 hours of LNER service all the way to Inverness. That's the good news. The bad news is that I'm hoping to get home tonight, and there's a train from Inverness to Glasgow Queen Street. The problem with that is I've got a 15-minute connection time. Now in Switzerland that might be okay, you've got time to go and get a cappuccino, maybe a fondue. But here in the UK we have a reputation to uphold, and that reputation is trains run late. I really don't want to rely on plan B. Plan A is bad enough, I get home at 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning. Plan B, I might not get home until about 6 AM. Plan B is not a good plan. Let's focus all of that positive energy on plan A. So stick around and you'll see if I actually make it or not. And one other thing, I love this. This is my 1989 Thomas Cook rail timetable. And you know something? This train I'm catching today is actually in this timetable. It still leaves at 12 o'clock, but the weird thing is, back in 1989, it was 5 minutes quicker. Now I've looked at both timetables to find out what's going on, and LNER seems to lose time nowadays around Aviemore or the Scottish Highlands. As to why, who knows? But the thing to remember is, if LNER go on about their sleek, fast, high-speed Azuma trains, just remember, that journey was quicker 35 years ago. Right, let's get inside and try and find this lounge. I absolutely love this station. This has to be one of the great railway stations of Europe. It was absolutely packed in there, so I couldn't really do much filming. What did they have on offer? Selection of teas and coffees, orange juice, water, that kind of thing. Munchies, a selection of shortbread, what looked like popcorn, and some pastries. But every single table was taken. It was busy in there. Right, let's find out what platform our train's leaving from. I'll be keeping a very close eye on the on-time performance as we head north. I really want to catch this train tonight. Well, I'm in coach L, Lima, which is just back there. Unfortunately, it's at the end of the train. So when we pull into Inverness, I'm going to have to maybe sprint for it. How beautiful is this train shed? Built in the 1850s. And it's still doing its job. Absolutely magnificent. I'm just heading up to the front of the train for that all-important thumbnail shot. Then we'll get back to the end of the train for car L. The only reference to the Highland Chieftain that I found was on the departure board. I love trains with names, but they just don't promote it. It's just a bog standard Azuma train. Okie dokie, one thumbnail and one introduction shot. Let's go all the way back to the end of the train for coach L. This is one seriously busy train. I think first class is actually chock-a-block. Nice touch, however, we got a menu before you'd even left King's Cross Station. I think they're about to serve the first round of drinks.
on between Northampton and Darlington. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, due to a broken down freight train at Darlington Station, our train will not be calling at Darlington. However, it will now call at Northampton. Any passengers for Darlington, please alight at
That meal was superb. LNER should branch out into ready meals. Right, time for a quick toilet tour. Let's check out this lavatory. I always find the toilets here very cramped. I mean, this is about a quarter of the size you would find on Avanti West Coast. It is really quite aircraft-like. And we're just 1 hour into the journey and already it's looking a bit worse for wear.
the next train stop at the depart York will be Darlington.
And here we are at Edinburgh Waverley, on time again, and I must say the food and the service on board has been amazing. I think LNER's first class product is the sort of first class product that other rail companies in the UK should aspire to. If you're still watching the video at this point, you must be enjoying it. Can I ask you to subscribe if you haven't already done so? It only takes a second, it would make me very happy, and it would ensure you don't miss out on any future videos. We also seem to have ground it to a halt.
Thank you so much. And tickets from Edinburgh,
We are now at
Good night, God bless.
Welcome to Inverness, where we finish our journey today.
If you enjoyed your journey or have any comments, please let us know.
Here's tonight's Caledonian sleeper down to Euston. So, LNER. I couldn't fault them, apart from one thing, and that was the headrests. I've seen this before, and it was a real problem. In fact, I saw a couple of passengers actually just tear them off the seats and put them on the luggage racks. They just cannot be adjusted. They just don't stay where they should. It's not a great design. We've actually arrived 5 minutes early, which means I could, in theory, go for a cappuccino and a fondue. Although I think getting a fondue here in Inverness could be a challenge. And when I booked all this about 3 weeks ago, I actually bought my Inverness to Glasgow Queen Street ticket because I was feeling confident. And I'm glad I did, because I was checking the fares online, and they've gone up by about 300%. That's what happens when you buy a ticket on the day of travel. Anyway guys, thanks very much for coming along on this little journey. I did enjoy it. I could have enjoyed it more because my seat was rear facing, and when you're traveling backwards for 8 hours, that's a little bit tiring. And the train manager was telling people, stay in your allocated seats because we're very busy. But I'm glad you came along anyway, and I'll see you next time. I told you I had nothing to worry about.